In the age of instant communication, where every thought, every achievement, every moment seems to demand a public display, there exists a rare and silent force that the chosen ones know well, the art of discretion. It's not just about holding secrets or keeping quiet. It's about understanding that some things, some victories, some truths are far too sacred to share too soon. The world often pressures us to broadcast every moment, every emotion, and every accomplishment. But the reality is that not everything should be exposed to the gaze of others. There's a power in keeping certain aspects of your journey hidden. There's a deep wisdom in protecting your victories, your spiritual insights, your relationships, and your plans from the external world. By doing so, you create an environment where your growth can flourish without interference, and your soul can remain untouched by forces that do not align with your highest path. This journey is not for everyone. The chosen ones are those who walk a unique path, one that requires more than just passion or intellect. It requires discernment, silence, and the ability to guard the most sacred parts of the self. These 7 things are not just guidelines for surviving this path. They are the keys to thriving, growing, and eventually fulfilling your highest potential. In a world that thrives on sharing and comparison, these principles will help you create the space necessary for your transformation. And so, as we explore these 7 things you must not reveal, consider this an invitation to look inward, to protect your essence, and to walk forward with the quiet strength that comes from guarding your deepest truths. The power of silence guarding your early victories. The rush of a new victory, the exhilarating thrill of a breakthrough, is one of the most empowering feelings in the human experience. When you finally achieve something you've worked for, it's tempting to shout it from the rooftops, to share the news with everyone around you, and bask in the light of your success. But in the early stages of victory, silence is your greatest ally. There's a unique power in guarding these early triumphs, not out of fear or insecurity, but out of deep respect for the energy they represent and the path that lies ahead. Too often, we are urged to flaunt our successes. Social media, friends, and colleagues all push us to share every milestone. Yet, what most don't realize is that when we share these victories too quickly, we expose ourselves to energies that may not understand or support the depth of what we've achieved. People often look at success through a lens of envy or competition. And when your light shines too brightly too soon, it risks being dimmed by external opinions and energies that do not align with your purpose. The key here is not to withhold your joy or your accomplishments forever. It is about waiting for the right moment and the right environment to share them. The wisdom in silence is in the timing, knowing when your success is truly ready to be celebrated, when it has matured enough to stand on its own, free from the interference of those who may not yet be able to appreciate it. There's an unspoken rule among those who have walked this path. Not every victory is meant for public consumption. Some victories need time to breathe, to take root, and to grow in the privacy of your own space before they are shared with the world. By keeping early successes to yourself, you protect the purity of the experience. You allow it to anchor deeply within your being, providing you with the foundation you need to build even greater successes in the future. This silence is not about withholding your joy, but about creating a sacred space where that joy can fully expand, free from the influence of external judgments. Only when you feel grounded in your victory, when you know that it has truly become a part of you, should you share it with the world. Until then, keep it close. Nurture it. Let it grow into something so powerful and stable that when you do share it, the world will feel the full impact of your achievement. As you move forward, remember that not all victories need to be celebrated publicly. Sometimes, the most profound transformations happen in quiet spaces, in moments when no one else is watching, and the only person who knows the full magnitude of your success is you. That's the true power of silence. It allows your victories to grow, deepen, and strengthen in ways that a public declaration cannot. Sacred revelations, why some spiritual experiences are meant for you alone. There are moments in your spiritual journey that are so profound, so sacred, that they cannot be shared immediately with others. These moments transcend words and experiences that ordinary people can comprehend. They are the revelations that shift the very fabric of your being, the moments that bring you closer to your highest self and the universe. Yet, as tempting as it might be to share these sacred experiences with others, it is essential to recognize that not every revelation is meant for public consumption. Spiritual experiences are deeply personal. They are the whispers of the universe, the guidance from within, the connection with something greater than yourself. When these moments occur, they often carry a deep resonance that can't be fully explained or understood by others. They may be beyond words, beyond description. Sharing them too soon or with the wrong people risks diluting their significance and allowing external judgments to cloud the purity of the insight you've received. There is an art to knowing when and where to share these revelations. Not every spiritual experience needs to be shouted from the rooftops. In fact, many of them should remain between you and your higher self for a while, until their full meaning has unfolded. The sacredness of these moments lies not in their public sharing, but in their ability to transform you. The more you reveal these experiences to others without first fully understanding them yourself, the more you risk losing the sacred energy that they carry. In some cases, sharing prematurely can result in skepticism, misunderstanding, or even mockery, which can rob the experience of its original purity. Imagine a spiritual revelation as a fragile seed. When it first sprouts, it needs protection, nourishment, and time to grow. If it is exposed to harsh conditions too soon, it may wither or be crushed under the weight of the world's doubts. Similarly, spiritual experiences need time to mature. Allow them to settle within you. Let them guide your steps quietly and deeply. Over time, you will be able to share these experiences with others in a way that is aligned with their true meaning, but only when you are certain that the moment is right and the audience is capable of appreciating them. Some experiences are meant to be your personal guideposts, your private markers along your journey. Others may be shared when the time comes, but the key is in the timing. Until then, keep them sacred. Protect them. Let them become a part of your soul's unfolding path. By keeping your spiritual experiences close, you allow their transformative power to remain undisturbed, enabling them to shape your journey with clarity and purpose. You honor the sacredness of your spiritual growth by allowing it to evolve in its own time and space, without the influence of others' doubts or misinterpretations. In the end, the greatest spiritual revelations are those that remain untouched by the world's distractions. They are the quiet forces that shape your destiny, the silent guidance that whispers to your soul, urging you to stay on the path. By guarding these sacred experiences, you maintain the integrity of your spiritual evolution, allowing it to flourish and continue guiding you with strength and authenticity. The art of humility, performing acts of kindness in silence. Humility is one of the most overlooked virtues in a world that constantly celebrates recognition and accolades. Every act of kindness, every gesture of goodwill, every helping hand is often performed with the hope of receiving validation, whether through applause, praise, or social media acknowledgement. Yet, true humility, the kind that leaves an enduring mark on the world, is often performed in silence. The art of humility lies not in doing good deeds for the purpose of being seen or celebrated, but in quietly extending a hand without expectation, without ego, and without the need for the world to know. In our current society, we are conditioned to publicize our successes, our efforts, and even our smallest acts of kindness. Social media has transformed altruism into a public display, often turning sincere acts of generosity into self-promotion. While there's nothing inherently wrong with sharing good deeds, there's a profound power in performing them in silence, where the only reward is the impact it has on the receiver, and the only validation is the quiet joy that comes from doing what is right. When we perform acts of kindness with humility, we create ripples in the world that are far more meaningful and enduring than any public recognition could offer. Performing good deeds in silence frees us from the distractions of seeking validation. It allows us to focus solely on the essence of the act, the energy we are sending into the world. The beauty of this silent kindness is that it comes from a place of pure love and compassion, untainted by the ego's desire for approval. When you give not for applause, but because it's in alignment with the deepest truths of your being. This silent generosity nurtures your spirit, allowing you to embody the principle of altruism. You give not because you expect something in return, but because the act of giving aligns you with the universal flow of love, healing, and connection. True humility, in its most powerful form, is about giving without keeping score. It's about understanding that the most transformative acts are not those that are seen by others, but those that resonate deeply within the souls of those who receive them. This practice nurtures an inner peace that cannot be disturbed by the fleeting nature of external validation. In silence, your kindness becomes a powerful force that doesn't just impact the lives of others, it transforms you. It teaches you that the act of giving is enough in itself, that the silent exchange between giver and receiver holds a deeper meaning than any accolade could offer. As you move forward, remember that humility doesn't require recognition. The acts of kindness that are quietly shared between souls, without expectation, without fanfare, are the ones that have the most profound impact. When you give in silence, you create a space for others to experience your true essence, which is rooted in the divine power of compassion. This approach fosters a culture of genuine kindness, where the focus shifts away from the self and toward the collective well-being. It deepens the interconnectedness of all beings and nurtures a world where love and kindness reign, not because they are praised, but because they are lived. The art of humility is found in the quiet moments, the ones that don't require recognition, but which speak to the deepest corners of the heart. The silent, humble kindness you offer is the truest form of generosity, for it is given with pure intention and boundless love. The power of words. Why personal mantras should be kept sacred. Words are not merely sounds or symbols, they are powerful forces that shape our reality. The words we speak, the phrases we repeat to ourselves, and the affirmations we hold close are the seeds that grow into our future. This is why personal mantras, the sacred phrases that we create for ourselves, should be kept sacred. They are not to be shared casually or taken lightly. They are deeply personal, rooted in our experiences, our struggles, and our aspirations. These words are the distilled essence of who we are and who we are becoming, and their power is magnified when they remain protected. When you craft a personal mantra, it comes from a place of deep reflection, a place where you have faced your fears, your challenges, and your victories. These mantras are not just words, they are affirmations of your soul's truth, declarations of your purpose, and expressions of your inner strength. They carry with them the energy of your unique journey and are designed to resonate with the deepest parts of your being. When shared indiscriminately, these mantras risk being diluted, misunderstood, or misused by those who do not fully understand the depth from which they arise. Their sacredness is compromised, and with that, their power begins to fade. The decision to keep your personal mantras private is not about secrecy, but about preserving the sacred energy they hold. Your mantras are not meant to be trivialized or diluted by external interpretations. They are coded messages to your subconscious, a dialogue between your conscious mind and the universe. When shared too freely, they can be distorted by external opinions and doubts, causing them to lose their vibrancy and potency. The sacredness of a mantra lies in its ability to align your inner world with your highest truth, to guide you toward the fulfillment of your destiny. When it is exposed to the scrutiny of others who do not understand its power, it can lose its effectiveness and its purity. Keeping your mantras private is an act of self-respect and reverence for the power they carry. It is about creating a sacred space where these affirmations can take root, where they can work their transformative magic without being tainted by the opinions of others. By keeping your mantras close, you ensure that they remain in alignment with your soul's deepest intentions. You allow them to guide your steps, to shape your thoughts, and to manifest your desires with clarity and precision. These words, when spoken in private and held in sacred trust, have the power to manifest your highest potential and to propel you toward the life you are meant to live. The power of words cannot be overstated. They are the architects of our reality, the builders of our destiny. When you choose to keep your personal mantras sacred, you are honoring their power to shape your life. You are creating a space where your intentions can be protected, nurtured, and strengthened. By doing so, you are giving yourself the gift of focused intention, clarity, and purpose. These words will guide you through the challenges, the victories, and the twists and turns of your journey, becoming your greatest allies in the pursuit of your highest potential. Keep them sacred, keep them close, and allow them to transform your reality. The importance of privacy in relationships, resolving conflict in sacred spaces. Relationships, whether personal, familial, or romantic, are the most intimate and vulnerable aspects of our lives. They hold our hearts, our deepest fears, and our greatest aspirations. In the delicate dance of connection, it's crucial to understand that not every issue, every conflict, or every challenge within a relationship should be shared with the outside world. The private spaces of a relationship, those sacred moments of connection, communication, and growth, should be protected from external interference. There is immense power in resolving conflicts within the intimacy of the relationship, where both parties can grow, learn, and heal together. When conflicts arise in a relationship, the natural inclination is often to seek support, to share the pain and frustration with others, or to gain validation for our side of the story. However, when we take our relationship problems to the public or to people who are not a part of the relationship, we risk inviting external opinions, judgments, and energies that can distort the true nature of the issue. By airing private grievances, we not only expose the vulnerability of our relationship, but also invite the potential for misunderstanding, gossip, and even judgment that can harm the connection between partners. The importance of resolving conflicts within the sacred space of the relationship is rooted in the need for privacy, trust, and mutual respect. When a conflict arises, it is an opportunity for both individuals to come together, to communicate openly, and to seek understanding. The more private the issue is kept, the more space there is for genuine healing and resolution. Publicizing a relationship problem can invite unnecessary complications, such as external pressure, interference from those with their own biases, or even misplaced advice that does not serve the relationship's growth. It also risks creating a narrative that is based on external perspectives rather than the authentic story of the relationship itself. In private, a relationship can heal in its own time and in its own way. It allows for both partners to work through the issue without the added pressure of outside opinions. It fosters a deeper connection, a stronger foundation of trust, and a commitment to growth. This process can only occur when both individuals are willing to face the issue together, with honesty, vulnerability, and an open heart. The sacred space of a relationship is where true healing takes place, where conflicts are resolved in a way that strengthens the bond rather than weakening it. Ultimately, the importance of privacy in relationships is about safeguarding the integrity of the connection. It's about honoring the sacredness of the bond between partners and allowing the space for both individuals to grow and heal together. The relationship itself is a sanctuary, one that requires protection from the external world, so that the intimacy, trust, and communication that it needs to thrive are never compromised. When you choose to resolve conflicts privately, you ensure that your relationship remains strong, resilient, and free from the toxic influence of external forces. You protect the very essence of what makes your connection sacred, allowing it to flourish in its own time, its own way. Financial wisdom, the dangers of flaunting wealth. In the realm of personal achievement, few things are as seductive as financial success. The allure of wealth can be overwhelming, not just for the person who has acquired it, but also for those who surround them. Financial milestones are often viewed as the ultimate indicator of success in modern society, and as such, the temptation to flaunt one's wealth can be strong. But while it may seem natural to want to show the world the fruits of your hard work, there lies a deep, often overlooked wisdom in maintaining discretion when it comes to finances. The truth is, wealth is not just a tool for personal comfort. It is a sacred asset that, when exposed prematurely, can invite unforeseen complications that undermine both your peace of mind and your prosperity. The modern world is obsessed with wealth, its accumulation, its display, and its consumption. From social media platforms where people showcase their newest possessions to the constant bombardment of advertisements that equate financial success with happiness, we are led to believe that flaunting wealth is a form of validation. Yet, this is a dangerous game to play. The more you share your financial status with others, the more you expose yourself to scrutiny, envy, and even unwanted requests. It becomes easier to attract people who are not genuinely interested in you, but in what you can give them. The truth is, not everyone who sees your success will be happy for you, and some will view your wealth as an opportunity to take advantage of your resources. Furthermore, flaunting your wealth can also create a false sense of security. It may attract the wrong kind of attention, people who wish to compete with you, people who will attempt to bring you down, or people who will try to claim a piece of your success. When wealth is flaunted too freely, it risks becoming a target. Financial success, if not handled with wisdom, can easily lead to isolation. People may begin to see you not as a person, but as a symbol of something they want, something they feel entitled to. You may soon find that your wealth alienates you from those who truly care about you, as jealousy and resentment begin to erode the foundations of your relationships. The dangers of flaunting wealth go beyond external factors. They affect your own internal peace. True prosperity comes with a sense of quiet contentment, not from the validation of others. When you make your wealth known to the world, you are opening yourself up to external forces that could cloud your judgment, your relationships, and your sense of self. You risk losing the ability to enjoy your wealth without fear or anxiety, as the opinions of others begin to dominate your thoughts. By keeping your financial success private, you allow yourself to enjoy it for what it truly is, a reward for your hard work and a tool for living a fulfilling life, rather than a measure of your worth or an object to be envied. Financial wisdom, therefore, involves understanding that wealth is not to be paraded, but rather protected and nurtured. By keeping your financial affairs private, you create a sense of security around them that allows you to use your wealth as a tool for personal growth, for helping others in meaningful ways, and for creating the life you desire without the interference of those who may not have your best interests at heart. When you keep your financial life discreet, you protect not only your wealth, but also your relationships and your peace of mind. You avoid the dangerous trap of allowing external validation to dictate your self-worth, and instead, you create a foundation for lasting success that is built on the quiet strength of discretion. In the end, the decision to keep your wealth private is not an act of secrecy, but a sign of wisdom. It acknowledges that the true power of wealth lies in its ability to enhance your life, not to impress others. When you keep your financial success to yourself, you honor the quiet dignity that comes with true prosperity. You create a life that is free from the pressures of comparison, envy, and manipulation, allowing you to move through the world with peace, purpose, and an unwavering sense of self. The art of strategic silence, keeping your plans hidden. In the pursuit of any significant goal, whether it be personal or professional, one of the most powerful tools at your disposal is silence. The instinct to share your ideas and plans with others is natural. It's human to seek validation, feedback, and advice from those around you. But what if the secret to your success lies not in broadcasting your intentions, but in keeping them hidden from the world? Strategic silence is one of the most underestimated forces in achieving your highest potential, yet it is essential for anyone walking a unique or transformative path. When you make your plans public too soon, you not only invite external opinions and criticisms, but also set yourself up for potential sabotage. Not everyone around you will share your vision or understand the depth of your aspirations. Some may offer well-meaning advice, while others may question your ability or even attempt to undermine your efforts. In competitive environments, ideas and strategies become currency. When you reveal your next move before it has fully taken shape, you expose yourself to the risk of having others appropriate or twist your vision to suit their own agendas. By keeping your plans to yourself, you retain full control over your ideas, ensuring that no one can alter your course before you are ready to make your move. Strategic silence also provides you with the freedom to refine and perfect your plans without the pressure of external expectations. When you keep your intentions hidden, you are not distracted by the judgments, doubts, or opinions of others. You can focus purely on your goals, adjusting and fine-tuning your approach as necessary without the added noise of outside influence. In this space of quiet reflection, you can see your vision more clearly, move with greater precision, and take calculated steps toward your ultimate success. Silence becomes your ally, allowing you to make decisions with clarity and confidence, free from the clutter of external influence. Moreover, strategic silence preserves the element of surprise, one of the most powerful forces in the art of achievement. When you keep your plans hidden until the moment is right, you maximize the impact of your actions. Your plans unfold with a sense of purpose and precision, and when you do finally reveal them, the world is caught off guard. The element of surprise amplifies the power of your strategy, allowing you to make a greater impact than if you had shared your intentions prematurely. Silence, therefore, is not about secrecy for the sake of deception, but about cultivating an environment in which your plans can mature and come to fruition with the full force of your vision. Strategic silence also allows you to safeguard your energy. When you share your plans too early, you open yourself up to the opinions and judgments of others, which can drain your energy and distract you from your focus. When you keep your intentions hidden, you create a protective barrier around your goals, ensuring that your energy remains concentrated on the work at hand. This silence is not a retreat from the world. It is an act of self-respect that acknowledges the importance of your path and the need for undisturbed focus as you pursue it. In the end, strategic silence is not about hiding from the world or being deceptive. It is about understanding the value of your ideas and your vision and protecting them until the time is right to share them. By keeping your plans hidden, you empower yourself to move forward with clarity, confidence, and strength, free from the distractions and challenges that come from exposing your intentions too early. Silence becomes the fertile ground in which your dreams can grow, untainted by the influence of others and ready to blossom into the reality you have envisioned. As you navigate your journey, remember that silence is not a retreat from the world, but a powerful tool of empowerment. The 7 things we've discussed, the sacredness of your early victories, the privacy of your spiritual revelations, the quiet humility in your acts of kindness, the protection of your personal mantras, the privacy of your relationship dynamics, the discretion in your financial dealings, and the power of strategic silence are not about isolation or secrecy for its own sake. They are about safeguarding the integrity of your journey, protecting the sacredness of your path, and honoring the deepest parts of your being that need space to grow, evolve, and flourish. By practicing discretion, you are not hiding from the world. You are strengthening your own foundation, ensuring that your path remains clear and focused. You create a sacred space within yourself where your highest potential can manifest without interference. In this space, your victories will be more meaningful, your relationships more authentic, your financial success more peaceful, and your dreams more achievable. You are choosing to move through the world with integrity, with wisdom, and with a deep respect for the sacredness of your journey. As the chosen ones, you are not here to follow the crowd. You are here to lead, to transform, and to inspire. But the power to do so lies not in what you reveal, but in what you protect. The wisdom of discretion allows you to navigate the complexities of life with grace, strength, and resilience. by keeping certain things sacred. You honor the depth of your journey and ensure that every step you take is in alignment with your highest purpose. So, as you continue on your path, remember that silence is not the absence of speech, but the presence of power. It is the quiet strength that guides your every move, the unspoken wisdom that shapes your destiny, and the protective embrace that ensures your most sacred experiences remain intact. In the quiet, you will find your strength, and in the silence, your true power will emerge. Embrace it and let it guide you to the life you are meant to live.